And a good day, all of you. John Henderson here, the Beverage Ramble and Chats, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today. Original Arizona Premium Spiked Beverage, hard, real brewed iced tea, peach flavored. Comes in at 5%. As we're now in the summer season of these, of course, these type of malt beverages are going to be consumed quite regularly during the summer months for a lot of people. Me, not my thing, not my speed, but I'm doing it for content. 5% ABV. Now, what type of liquor that they're using for this is anybody's guess. I'm guessing it might be vodka, maybe some gin, but this was purchased at a liquor store. Now, I'm guessing since it's purchased at a liquor store, it must be using real alcohol, real liquor. Where if it's purchased at a grocery store, say in Virginia, once you cross the Mason-Dixon line, you know, in the South mostly, you see these, they're using a wine base. So, but there are certain stores, like for example Louisiana, Missouri, where they can sell hard liquor at grocery stores. So a little technical, a little bit, you know, run of the mill, but you kind of get what I'm saying. But one day I might break all that stuff down, you know, what that all means. So again, basically it's an iced tea, peach flavor. I used to drink iced teas. Now I just drink just boatloads of water, a lot of water. Lemonade, iced tea, yeah, but iced tea never was really my thing. It hasn't been my thing now for about a good while. Like the hard lemonade, Lipton iced tea stuff, I've done review of those and a couple of others, but these things are kind of gimmicky in my opinion. But again, I'm just going to review one for review content. So again, smells, you get the peach flavor in the nose and everything else. So I remember there was a big controversy with Arizona back in the day when they came out onto the scene. That the size cans were like these big 25-ounce cans, and I think there was some concern by some of the parents and some of the parents, particularly, you know, who've had, you know, MAD or the Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and a couple of other organizations were against, you know, alcohol consumption. You know, just, you know, not I mean alcohol consumption, but want people to be safe when they're drinking alcohol, you know. But they were concerned about the way the look of some of these cans were, that they were giving an image of like they were drinking a malt liquor, you know. Of course, back in the early 90s, I remember this very well. You know, they were like 25-ounce cans. You probably may remember the big size, and people giving, oh, you're drinking a beer, but it was not. It was a marketing ploy. Still, to this day, Arizona teas, and they still sell them, are quite inexpensive. I remember that, and the Snapples, you know, whatever, they were very dirt cheap, you know. But the Arizona teas were always like this size high, you know. But anyway. Alright, iced tea, peach flavor. About to get some rain over here. It's been humid today, extremely humid, and we're getting a lot of rain, which is kind of cool things down. The summer pattern is we're in. I think tomorrow's first day of summer. No, this weekend, I guess. Alright, anyway, cheers. Peach flavor, of course. Again, it's not wine base. Again, folks, it's not wine base. So if it's sold at a grocery store in Georgia or Virginia, anywhere in the South, if you sold it at a grocery store, and depends on the state of the grocery store it is, what state it's in. Again, as I said, certain states they've allowed hard liquor. Most times it'll be wine based. So if you live in Georgia, it's wine based. If you live in Florida, it's wine based. Live in Alabama, it's wine based. If you live in Louisiana, live in Missouri, you live in Nebraska, it's real booze. So nice flavor. I also was never a fan of Long Island iced teas. There just also was not something that was also my speed. I've tried them and it was like, not for me. Never was. It's nice, it's refreshing. I've had it in my cooler for a while. You get the peach flavor. I mean, nothing really to kind of really examine too thoroughly, you know. a lot of these mixed drinks, you know, is what they are, malt beverages. People who just are not anti-wine, not say anti-wine, but you know, who don't drink beer, you know, prefer these malt beverages, you know, the wine coolers and whatnot. These things have been around, going back since the 70s, even as early, even before the 70s, going back to the 60s. You know, I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not going to drink wine, but I'd rather have something like this, or a mixed drink, a mixed cocktail. So, I wonder if I do try the Limaritas. If I do get the Limarita from here, maybe it will have the real tequila flavor if I buy it at a liquor store. You know, the real tequila, because again, or whatever they put in margaritas. Yeah, they do put tequila. My margaritas I always put in whatever liquor I was able to find. So it was rum, yes. If I put bourbon, yes. Gin, yes. Vodka, yes. Sorry. Just kind of how I roll. So, I mean, this is okay. I ain't gonna go overly, over this. It's all right. I'm getting the type of alcohol they're using, maybe whatever they use to make Long Island iced tea. So I'm thinking that's what they put in there. Might be gin. No, it might be vodka. More likely it is vodka. But I mean, if you like these, this is for you. But this ain't for me. So again, I'm just doing it for content. But for the non-beer drinkers who prefer this or the White Claw type beverages, this is also for you too. The hard seltzers, another thing that I've reviewed and won't try again, don't. All right, so anyway, for the style, for what it is, I'll go for, I'll be fair, I'll go 8.2, but again, this ain't my speed. So Arizona hard ice peach ice, real brewed iced tea with peach, premium spiked beverage. Check it out at your local liquor store, package store, in anywhere, or your grocery store, which there probably be a wine base. All depends on the state you live in. Remember that. Check it out. Try it. Looking for something that's light and refreshing for the summer season, and only at 5%. This is for you. So there you go. John Henderson here at the Beverage Ramble and Chats here, and keep on watching. As always, cheers, live, laugh, and love. Arizona, real hard iced tea, a delicious way to start your day. No, I ain't gonna start your day, but a delicious iced tea for the summer season or any year round.